Good morning, people. How are we doing? Wednesday morning, Infinity GT Manufacturer Series Season 8, League 3, Round 3. This time out, Group 4 at Watkins Glen in the USA. Yes, Watkins Glen. Gonna be an interesting race. It's a long old track. A lot of sweeping left and right corners. It's all about going to manage that tyre wear. I think it's up to ×5, or is that the fuel? Yeah, it's early. I'm not with it at the minute. But yeah, always interesting League 3. The races can spring up some surprises, and it can also bring really close action. Qualification just done, so we go like this. And then we will go to the grid itself now. So then, P1 is David in the Mustang, Group 4. P2 is Rob in the McLaren. We've got Big Kev. I think he's leading the championship at the minute. And I think Supra are leading the manufacturers as well. But I'll come back with the points in the next round 4. They should be updated then. Fast JMS, he's back this week. He's in the Mercedes Group 4 with with Mr. What's his name? Homer on the back. Vicar, he was unlucky last time out, to be honest with you, at Monza. It was that 0.5 second of a penalty just hampered his race, and that enabled obviously when Vicar got to that penalty line, it slowed him down and enabled Big Kev to go on through. So, he got the win. Tricky Trees here this evening, partnered up with Dave Robertson, Infinity GRFX. Thanks to him and James Harbour for running it all. Big shout out to Dave as well. He actually done me another intro, so I do appreciate that very much. Thank you very much. So that'll be at the front of the video. You'll be like, oh, this is different. Yeah, it's very nice. It's a nice intro. When you see it, a little bit of feedback would be nice. Bit of support in there to Dave Infinity GRFX and to James Harpen as well. Way Bob to the Bob. He's back in the Sylvia. This is how he does. Looking from League 2. And then seeing Brucey run this car, it's got minimal tyre wear, this car. It's unreal. So maybe he'll be one stopping it, who knows. B rated in the Porsche. Still eating his Cornish in the Porsche GR4. Pirate Jim, he's back in the V-Dub. He's qualified up to P9. We've got Blackie in the other Mustang in P10. The man himself in P11. Pilgrim, P12 in the other McLaren. Got Seamus back now. He's come back from where he's been on holiday, and he's back in 13th. Maybe that alcohol's still in his system. Who knows? And then we've got Skinny Hippie to the rear in 14th position. So 50-minute endurance ahead of us. Remember, mandatory tyres do have to be run, both for a lap. Out hot in is up to you. When they pit, it's up to them. It's always known in the Infinity series to save the fuel, go as long as you can. But hey, each to their own. Everyone does it different. Let's crack on with this. Enough of me blabbering on. Run down to turn 1. You can see there on the map. We'll go through the corner names. There ain't many. We'll do an onboard lap of the car as well. Anyway, enough of this. Let's get this underway. League 3, round 3, Group 4. What can you bring this evening? Well, this morning, Wednesday morning. Here we go. The 5 red lights. Slight pause. Off we go. Oh, Dave, slow reaction there, but Rob looks like he's going to go into the lead up to turn number 1. Now we need to quickly just flick down Little tyre squill happening there, all nice and leak-free, like they always do. You know, there's minimal contact at turn 1 on the first lap, and yeah, they're all through. Skinny Hippie there, batting at the rear. Someone off the grass, onto the grass, someone into the barrier, someone's hit there, someone's straight off of that. Let's go back and have a look at this. On board with Blackie. Subaru, that was Dave. Let's go to Dave a minute. What happened here? On board with Dave. Runs it a little bit wide, so a little bit of dirt on the tyres. Got Vicar. Little bit of contact. Yeah, Vicar's in the sandwich there. So he's got the Porsche on the outside. He's got Dave on the inside. Little bit of contact. Sent Dave a bit wide onto the grass. And that's hampered Dave a little bit, but off they go. You know, that was minimal. It could actually be the physics of the game, but who knows. Out we go quickly. So yeah, a little bit of an incident there. 0.5 second penalty. I don't know what the track limits are like around this track, but let's just let things settle down for a minute. Fast IGTMS, Dave in third. He may lose that third position over Tricky Tree. First time out this season. Nice to see him. So Tricky Tree look to the inside. He gets that moved up by Big Kev, trying to come on through. A little bit late there, but you know, Tricky Tree still there. Big Kev just backed off a little bit, and we've got B rated just lurking there in the Porsche again. Will he opt for that early stop again? Who knows? Probably go long on the racing medium, to be honest with you. But down we go. Vicar in 7th. Vinny JRFX in 8th. Pilgrim with House second penalty. Pirate Jim in 10th, so he's lost the position. Welly Bob to the Bob in 11th. We've got MRC Seamus in 12th, just sitting behind Welly Bob. When he get into turn number 1, what do you think about this? Behind he has got Skinny Hippie. Oh, runs it a little bit wide. May pick up a penalty on the exit at turn 1. You can see that, yeah, he's got half a second penalty. Just a minimal, and Skinny Hippie's got a second, so he's probably went further off in corner 1 than Seamus did. Blackie to the rear in 14th position. Up we go to Fast JMS. He's in the lead. Can we pick that up? Where did he get this move done? That's quite a way back. It's quite a way back there, so apologies for that. Let's leave it like this. Let's not touch nothing. So Fast JMS in the lead on lap number 2. You can see the long sweeping right-handers, you know. Just got to beware that front left, because it will degrade quite massively. And obviously the sweeping left as well, sweeping left right, like this one here. You have your front right wearing. It's got to keep on top of it, you know. Lift off slightly. Penalties happening quite frequently now for these guys. Big Kev to the inside. Nice move there. And inside of Tricky Tree. Tricky Tree gonna burn that penalty off. So that will enable maybe 3 or 4 cars to go on up. So I mean, just 0.5 second penalty just hampers you massively. 3 wide into there. Wow. Let's go back to that. Let's have a look at this. So we're gonna go a car with B rated. We've got Tricky Tree got rid of his penalty. We've got Infinity Jar effect, and then we got Big Kev. So he's in a sandwich at the minute. Oh, he did. They went a little bit wide. Where's Dave gone? Dave's there. Yeah, there's nothing B rated could do there. So yeah, a lot of free abreast at the minute. Bringing it this evening, guys. Fair play to you all. Tricky Tree, purple sector, you will get that. Infinity Jar effects. A Pirate Jim, Welly Bob. So we've got Pilgrim looking to the inside there on the final corner, but he doesn't get that move done. Up we go quickly. Fast Jim's now breaking away a little bit from. So David's actually got the lead of the race now. So with Rob getting rid of that penalty, he dropped down to 3rd. He was running in 2nd. Now Fast JMS, he's opted for the racing stop. So he's opted for the fast first stint. So he'll have to do the medium no matter what. How he does it is up to him. How many times he'll stop, I don't know. Fastest lap 154.688. We've got David and Rob almost side by side going into this, the inner loop to the outer loop. And then behind we've got Big Kev just lurking there behind these two. Any area you two do, I'm coming through, lads. You know, he's on the racing medium. It's a known fact in the Infinity Series to start on a slower tyre, but as I said previously, each to their own. Vic on the racing medium, B rated, still being hounded by Tricky Tree there, and Tricky Tree's being followed by his teammate. So maybe they'll help each other out. A little bit of drift motion there from Dave, which he likes to anyway. And we've got Pilgrim trying to get the move done on to Pirate Jim, and Weddy Bomb sitting behind in the silver as well. So now I think early on you want to help, I don't know, you just want to save a bit of fuel, sit behind the car. Weddy Bob's still there. I mean, Pilgrim's looked to the inside of Dave and he's got that move done. Now Dave's ran it wide into the barrier. So he's not quite settled in that Subaru. Let's see how he gets on. I haven't really raced this track, and it to me, especially the final sector, it seems quite tricky. So it looks like a boot. Blackie now gonna tap the rear of Seamus. Will he get him into turn number 1? No, he does not. Skinny Hippie's still there, mine. So he's bringing it, Skinny Hippie. Maybe this is one of his tracks what he enjoys. But he's there, he's looking Skinny Hippie. So Skinny Hippie. Oh, let's go like there. Silly cameras. Skinny Hippie looking. He will get Seamus. Seamus got a half-second penalty. Fair play to Skinny Hippie. He's sticking it to the rear, and he's keeping with the pack. Keeping it with the pack. We're going through the inner to the outer. It's clashed a bus stop somewhere around there. I'm not quite sure where. So MRC Seamus still got to have second penalty. Skinny Hippie. Yeah, he's on the racing soft anyway. You want to take advantage of that really on the racing soft. Out the front we go. 5JMS now got a massive gap over to David in the Mustang. I mean, David's on the racing medium anyway, and he's pulled a gap to him and Rob. But then Rob has got the attention of Vicar, B rated, Tricky Tree, Big Kev, Pirate Jim, Pilgrim. He's got them all basically. Yeah, so Rob, I mean, look, he's got a lot of defending to do. Would he want to fight though? Because from past races, he's opted to try and do a longer first stint. I mean, what these guys are doing behind is just saving that fuel, you know, as well. B rated, up to 5th. Is this a track where we'll have our own surprising victory for a different manufacturer? Maybe, who knows? The Supra doesn't seem to be pulling it away as quickly as they would like to. I mean, at Monza, they just broke away. And if you remember, what was it, Deep Forest as well? But they just can't. They just can't gap. I mean, Tricky Tree will. The top end of the Subaru is quite massive, to be honest with you. It can, on the straight, it can outstretch the Porsche by a mile. I don't know about the Supra, but the B-Dub as well. It's alright in the top end, you know, but we've got Pirate Jim. He's got Weddy Bob behind, so now what I think these guys are doing, but B-Rated going for a move there onto Vicar. Will he get it through? But Tricky Tree coming on through. A little bit of contact to the rear, but as you see there, a little bit of glitching from Tricky Tree's car. Physics again, you know. But yeah, it's just... It seems to be settled for the minute, you know. People are opting to take it nice and easy. Don't overdo it. Manage that tyre, manage your fuel. They won't go to the end on a full tank of fuel anyway, you know. That's near enough impossible. What's going on there? Is that Tricky Tree? Looked like Trick or Treat went a bit wide then. Go on with Trick or Treat for a minute. It almost looked like Trick or Treat went on track. Oh, he did, a little bit. Oh, contact. Right, let's go back and have a look at this. In car. Darren in car. We're going to do it like this actually. Or it's just a braking. Some people opt to brake early or a little bit later, but B-rated, will he slow up? Now he's opting to continue. Yeah, Trick or Treat falling down to 11. So now he's got to just focus and try and get back up if he can. He's got the pace to do it. It's a long old race. I better text his missus back quickly. You know what they're like, women. They get on your back. Why do you mention me back? Why do you mention me back? Blah, blah, blah. Oh, it goes past JMS a minute. Fast JMS got a massive lead over David, but David's on a racing medium. P1 Rob has just settled now, so he dropped back a little bit. Comparing the tyre wear, I mean, Rob's used a little bit more on the front left. And then we got Vicar with a half-second penalty above his car. Penalty hovering around this track this evening. Purple sector for him. Yeah, purple sector for him. Now have second penalty, so he's got to burn that off. Down we go. Pirate Jim up to 5th. Now with a lot of cars coming together, picking up them penalties like Welly Bob now. You know, that's enabling like people like Pirate Jim to get up to 5th. You know, he was back down in 10th. Now he's 5th. If he maintains this sort of speed, who knows where he can come towards the end of the race. You know, he's on the racing medium. He's got to opt for racing soft, you know, FF front wheel car, known to wear out tyres quite quickly, spin up the front wheels. Dave up to 7, Welly Bob up to 8th, P1 Pilgrim 9th, Blackie in 10th, with Trick or Treat in 11th. After that, coming together with B-rated. So maybe now we're up for a not so full on it first stint. Take it nice and easy. Try and manage that fuel and tyres. See how far he can go. Skinny Hippie up to 12th. Up to 12th position. So he's doing a really good job at the minute. MRC Seamus probably still full of alcohol. In 13th. Let's get your breathalyzed, mate. And Big Kev. Now he's had it off. Apologies for not picking that up, but he's had it off somewhere. But a lot go on this race. I try and get as much as I can, but now he's gonna have to go flat out on it. He's way back. Now the current leader of the championship, if he wants to maintain that lead, he needs to ideally push it a little bit now. Up we go to Fast JMS. Now Fast JMS is still leading. I'd estimate around about a 5 to 6 second lead over to David in the Mustang. Now he's pushing a little bit more. Maybe some are gonna pit soon. But I'd estimate half race distance, like 20 minutes around there, thereabouts. But it's your choice. Piro Rob, he's still there, a few seconds behind. But it's just this gentleman here. I mean, on the racing medium. His front left is wearing massively. P1 Rob. Then we got Pirate Jim up to 4th. Maybe he's a fan of this track, you know. Up to 4th position. B-rated 5th. Gaggle of cars behind. The rear of the field is down. Trick or Treat is slowly catching this pack up. So he's got his head down, stayed out of trouble now. And just focusing on the cars ahead. Ultimate attack, you know, without attack. Just push it a little bit more. Seems like that's what he's doing. yeah, he's caught him up quite quickly, to be honest with you. And again, these gentlemen up ahead are probably saving as well. We can compare anyway. No, Tricky Tree's actually got the more fuel than Blackie. Yeah, he's in. Dave runs it wide, so a second penalty there. Anything happened there? In goal with Dave, when he got behind. Looking to go the long way around. Yeah, see that jumpy physics. Seems like that's what's doing it to certain people. The physics, you can see it there. A little bit of glitchy from the cars. So yeah, this is brilliant, isn't it? This is brilliant stuff. Still side by side. Oh, Rob and Pilgrim. Oh, Pilgrim's over the corner. Pilgrim. There's a bit coming together between him and Dave. That sent Pilgrim wide. Then Pilgrim cut across the grass. Riley Style avoided Vicar. Tricky Tree, will he take advantage of this? Half a second penalty. Yeah. Vicar and Pilgrim will have second penalty. God, this track's very ridiculous for penalties. Right, quick rundown. 15 minutes in. David's close by a few tenths. Rob has as well, so Rob now is pushing it a little bit more. And there's Pirate Jim behind. So fast JMS is going over the start finish line now. He's done a 154.175 on the racing soft. See, the only thing I don't like is normally you can see what lap times these guys are doing on the right below the map. It's not in the game. P1 Rob in third now. I think B-Racers now broke away from Welly Bob. If he can continue doing what he's doing, he's in for a good point scoring this evening. But he's got Dave behind with Blackie and Tricky Tree. So ideally, Tricky Tree want to get past Blackie and then just sit behind his teammate and work out a strategy between them. Because they break away from Vicar, but Vicar's got the attention from Pilgrim in that 11th position. Now Pilgrim's looking to the inside there. Vicar, will he get this move done? No. Oh, look for the switch back there. Oh wow, go back and have a look at that. I do it like this, sorry. So we look at this, right? So he's looking to the inside. Let off. That wasn't really nothing now, I don't think. I need to have a look at that closely from Vicar's point of view. No, Pilgrim. Let's go bonnet cam with Pilgrim. That looks so minimal, but he backed off the accelerator. Look for that. Yeah, see the car's glitching. You can't really tell what's happening there. You can't tell if there's contact or not. But the switch back there for Pilgrim. Fantastic move there for Pilgrim. But the glitching didn't help, so you couldn't quite see what was happening in that move. But yeah, you know, up we go two. Sorry about this, but you know, we need to get back in the action. Now up we go. Now Tricky Tree, can he get the jump onto Blackie? He's looking at the rear Blackie. Will he look to the inside? No, yeah, he will look for it there, Tricky Tree. So he's looking for it, but he doesn't get it quite done. Now, further back we go. We've got the two teammates now. Normally you see these two guys up there. Now Big Kev's probably going to go on through, and then Vicar just sit behind, and Big Kev will pull Vicar along. Like Tricky Tree and Dave, ideally they want to work together and help each other, but they got the Mustang in the middle of them. But Blackie's teammates up in second. Welly Bob, no teammate of his here this evening, which is a shame. But hey, you know, we don't know what goes on outside of in the real world, do we? But yeah, Welly Bob, I just think he just wants that teammate just to, you know, for a bit of support as a team, you know. But yeah, he's doing well so far. I mean, they all are. You know, it's League 3 and it's it always entertains you no matter what. Pirate Jim. I got to stop going back because I've only got like an hour to do this, because it only gives you an hour. So Pirate Jim heading to the inner, switch to the outer. Oh, a little bit hot into there, and he's drifting. The right hand side fell off the car. Now he's got oil leaking from the engine. What's he gonna do? The front wheels are spinning up. Yeah, the FF, so that tyre wear is now coming into effect for Pirate Jim. I think it's only right he does pit. His rear right wheel's falling off. You know, it's not on there. You can see it, but technically it's not on there. But yeah, anyway, let's go down. Pilgrim, Big Kev now is pushing it, trying to get that move done. Will he get this move done onto P1 Pilgrim? But will P1 Pilgrim defend like he always does? But no, Big Kev, side by side, both of them. Pilgrim and Big Kev, side by side. Nope. Big Kev just sits in behind. So Big Kev looking for that move down to his corner to the inside. Will he? No, because tyre wear's coming into effect. Remember, you've got concentration levels now. I've got to be a little bit more higher, a bit more focused, because you've got to brake a little bit earlier than you did prior to when your tyres are nice and fresh. Fast JMS still in the lead of this race, but his front left and front right, like I said previously, are wearing massive. You see that will now hamper him, and he will start losing time. They ran a little bit wide there by the looks of it, or he may not have. Also, be wary of the pit entry and exit line, because you can pick up that 3-second penny, and there's no way to, you know, to stop that. It just happens automatically. P1 Rob, yeah, he's doing all right for fuel. Now Tricky Tree, half a second penalty. Even if he gets past Blackie, he's going to lose that position anyway. But he's looking for it anyway, looking for that move to the inside. Now they're side by side. Blackie and Tricky Tree side by side going up to this fast chicane in the outer. Half a second penalty. Maybe he'll want to make that gap, maybe over a second and a half, to maintain that same position. Now he's behind his teammate. Now will Dave opt for his teammate to go on through, and then Dave just slow up a little bit, increase that gap between, you know, between him and Tricky Tree, so Tricky Tree can stay in that sit position. But no, they're catching Welly Bob as well. B rated on his own at the minute, no one around him, so he's just focused on his race for the minute. So he's in full concentration mode, like this top 4 are. I mean, they all are, but you know, because they got that gap, they want to maintain that gap or try and increase. Now, will Fast JMS opt to go into the pits? No, he's staying out. We'll see what his lap times are. Yeah, he's losing around about 2 seconds. 2 seconds a lap is massive in a race like this. Rob, B rated, what lap times is B rated doing? Now B rated is saving that fuel half a tank compared to the rest. Now then, Welly Bob is comfortable, less than half a tank of fuel, so he can go on for a few more laps. Now Dave has got to just think about that tyre wear now. Sit behind Welly Bob. Now Welly Bob's got the fresher tyres in that Sylvia. It's phenomenal, that car with the tyre. I don't know, it does it, to be honest with you. So Dave is closing that gap. But then Tricky Tree just needs to stay penalty free. You know, Big Kev now closing that gap up. He's up to 9. Pirate Jim recovering now. P1 Pilgrim Vicar. We're used to seeing this gentleman up there, but he's struggling this evening in the other Super. MLC Shameless. He's away. You know, he's so far away from 13th. Skinny Hippie on the medium now. 0.5 second penalty. Now he's far away, but give him his dues at the start. He was hanging with the pack. He was up to 12th. You know, it's always a learning curve. But let's see how he gets on during this race. On board lap, we're done around about the 40th minute mark. Actually, I did around the 30th minute mark. Probably pick Infinity GRFX for that lap today. Yeah, so he's behind Welly Bob. Bad behind as well. Big Kev and Blackie. Big Kev up to 8th. And they're now. Oh, Fast JMS is in the pits now. What would he opt to go on? Another soft, maybe? Rob now up to second. David inherits the lead of the race. Fast JMS. B rated up to 3rd. Yeah, Welly Bob up to 4th with David that penalty. There's a lot of penalties this evening. Where's Fast JMS come out? He's still in the pits. What's he opted for? I'm intrigued. Long old pit. So he's up for the racing medium. Interesting. Will he opt to do just one lap maybe? And then back on the racing soft? May get him to the end. Out we go. Quick rundown now. David in the lead. First pit stops are happening for some. Look at that in the middle. You can see they're going through that chicane bit now. It's very, very compact there. Welly Bob, the lead guy of this. So Big Kev now coming to attack Tricky Tree. Now will Tricky Tree defend the inside line? He does indeed. Tricky Tree defending the inside line. Will Kev opt for the switchback on the outside? Or will he dive to the inside there? It's opting to stay around the outside. Oh, very late braking there from Big Kev. Does he get that move done onto Tricky Tree? He does indeed. So now Tricky Tree fighting now. So that enables his teammate to get away, break away, and try and increase that gap, you know. So yeah, we've got these cars here. Big Kev will break a little bit later. Slowing fast out by the looks of it there from Big Kev. Pirate Jim just sitting there on the racing medium. We'll have to pit soon, like Pilgrim as well. Fast JMS just pitted, come out in 11th position. Vicar, what's going on with Vicar? What happened to Vicar? This is unlike Vicar. So heading around, the tyre wear's also having an effect onto him. Oh, runs it a little bit wide on into the barrier, and you know all the cars falling apart. Unlike him, you know. Maybe he's not a fan of the track. Not everyone is. Seamus. Then we've got Skinny Hippie to the rear. Up we go. Up we go. Up we go. Up we go. David, Rob. Yeah, it's here where it's at. It's here where it's at. Now then, Tricky Tree. No, Dave. Sorry. Tricky Tree. Tricky Tree. Defend again? He does indeed. Pirate Jim's to the rear of this pack. Big Kev. But he's like, I want to get on by. But Tricky's like, no, you're not coming on by. Never. Never are you coming on by. The Subaru will outrun the Supra at the top end. In the slipstream, yeah, the Supra will get it. But the top end of the Subaru along the straight is massive. Yeah, it's coming from 10th. Pilgrim's in the pit, so Pilgrim, what will he opt for? Another set of mediums by the looks of it. What was that about? So minimal, you get a 3-second penalty. You might have got it on the way in though, you don't really know. A Skinny Hippie, away, but still learning, you know. Still learning the car, the track, side by side here with Tricky Tree and Infinity GRFX with Dave. No, yeah, see that then? You see that defensive cover then from Dave? He let Tricky Tree go on by, and then he immediately blocked Big Kev from coming on by, you see? Moved that car over instantly. Just say, no, you're not coming through, I'm protecting my teammate. Pirate Jim and Blackie there, fighting for that 8th and 9th. And towards the rear, it's very gappy at the back now. Even though Fast IGTMS is catching up, because the guys in front, I've got that massive tyre there. We've got Pilgrim and Seamus batting out. So in car with Seamus now. Seamus on the racing stop. Pilgrim, massive penalty. So that's hampered him. Skinny Hippie, will he capitalise from this? He's far away, but never say never, you know. Never say never in a race like this. So Dave in the pits now. Rob and David opting to stay out, but all the while B rated. He saved that tyre, see? Compared to the top two. Now B rated is pushing it now. Look at his fuel. He could go on for another 4 to 5 laps. Yeah, he's pushing it now. In car with B rating now. Yeah, he's got his game plan to the key here. Yeah, you can see the top two. He's closed that gap. And now he's 35 maybe a pit. 35-minute mark, who knows. Welly Bob as well. Welly Bob. He's looked after his tyres and he's increased that gap. Is he in contention like B rated for the win of this race? Who knows? Who knows? I don't know what went on. You're like me watching it now. Tricky Tree up to 5th with Dave pitting. Big Kev staying out. Tricky Tree. Yeah, Tricky Tree's yeah, Big Kev he's quite far behind. I think this car's going to pit. Dave's in the pit. Will Rob pit as well? Rob pitted. B rated. Now I'm interested. We're on lap number 15. How far would he go? I estimate around about 18. And he's got so much fuel. Estimate around about 35%. 30% around there. Yeah, he's got a lot. Welly Bob as well. Welly Bob, he's opted to stay out as well. Blackie, likewise. Fast IGTMS on the racing medium. These guys coming out. Just be careful with that pit exit line. It seems to like throw you out. Oh, that rear wheel over that line. 3 seconds is massive in a race like this. Oh, he tried to correct it on the exit, but he couldn't. You see how it throws you out? Look, you see how it throws you out at the pits? Now, oh, God. Anyway, back we go. 3 second penalty. So it throws you out on the exit. It just throws you out. Then you got to control it. Like, oh, I can't go across that line. Oh, what can you do in that situation? There's nothing you can do. You know, 3 second, like David as well. 3 second. Core penalty system on this game. Yeah, half a second or a second, fair enough, but 3. Woo. Madness. Anyway, back to the race we go. Skinny Hippie up to 13th. Now with Vicar and them moments, he's to the rear. Is it 14th? We don't see this when the Supra. We haven't seen this so far in the first 2 rounds, but we've seen it this evening. Oh, Vicar drifting it. So he's gone to 16 B rated. B rated in the pits. So Welly Bob inherits the lead of the race. So Welly Bob in the lead of the race. Fast IGTMS now caught up to the rear Blackie. Probably up for the move on the exit turn. He looks to the inside on the fresher tyre. On the fresher tyre, so he goes on through up to second. P1 Rob. B rated. 3. Oh Jesus Lord. 3 seconds again. Didn't look like it happened on the exit a bit. Maybe in. But it's so narrow, that pit entry. It's unbelievable. Right then. Dave is He's already crossed that timing line. Come back to Dave in a minute. Big Kev pitted as well on the racing sob, so he's now going to push the end of the race. 18 minutes to go. Who's going to win round number 3? I don't know. I really don't know. I can't call it. I cannot call it. Pirate Jim, Skinny Hippie 13. Now, can he maintain that gap over Vicar? But, you know, we all know what the Super's like. Welly Bob. When will Welly Bob pit? I mean, Welly Bob in Carl Welly Bob now. We know the entry to the pits is quick. To get into your pit box is quick, but it's the exit. Yeah, he's braking a lot earlier now, just backing off a bit earlier as well, just so he doesn't go off track and pick up that penalty. I'd estimate come out round about 5th place, there or thereabout. Will he pit now? No. What's his lap times like? He doesn't want to lose too much time. He's in the 57s. 3 seconds off the fastest lap time. Drifting it a little bit. So now tyre wear is coming into affect massively for him. IGTMS is there, so he's gaining time over Welly Bob. P1 Rob, where's Dave? Let's go to Dave. So Dave, come around the final corner, over the start finish line. On board with Dave Robertson. Down to turn number 1. So it's not a slow right-hander. It's all about keeping it on that curb as well. Turn number 2 to 3. So I don't know the track very well. I don't know how you do it. I don't know. So along the back straight now, we go to head towards this chicane, which they class as the inner to the outer. The inner to the outer. So this is the inner, they call it. Drifting in that car. Now he's catching up to Chucky Tree. So this is a toe apparently coming up now. It does look like a boot on the map. So the toe almost out in maybe, or onto the grass. Yeah, it's a 4-wheel drive car. We've got second penny because of that. The boot section now, we go to the hill. The hill section is sweeping right-hander, long right-hander. Well, not long, but it's almost like a hairpin sort of style corner. There we go, up to no, this is the hill. What am I on about? This is the hill, sorry. This is the hill now coming up. The toe was back there. This is the hill. Then we got to turn 9. Well, it's like a second to third gear left-hander. We got to 10. 10 here. Flat out. Almost. This one's almost like a lift. Downshift. And then straight back on it. Mid-corner. And then on to the back straight. On board that there with Dave Robertson. So, where's Welly Bob come out? He's at, yeah. Where's Welly Bob? Welly Bob's 4th. That's be rated, eh? Where's Welly Bob? What? What? I'm confused. Just getting messed up or something. How is... Nah, this is... How is he in 14? How is he in 14? Am I missing something or am I going delusional? Because we're... Unless something happen, I have to think for a minute. Unless something massive's happen, give me some feedback, Welly Bob. You pitted in first, now you're 14th. Eighth. What is going on? 7th. Oh, I don't know. I'm massively confused. Bit of feedback, guys. If that's correct, just let me know. But to me, that doesn't seem right. So I'm getting I don't know. Maybe it's right. But for me personally, that's odd. Well, I don't know. Anyway, back to the race we go. Just over 10 minutes to go. Fast IGTMS in first. Robin second with David in third. B rated in fourth. On the racing soft, so he's not too far behind now. Big Kev now he's in that slipstream behind the Subaru. He's opted to get on bike quickly, try and get another win, but you know he's quite away from first place, and I don't think unless something happens at the front will he have a chance. But P1 Rob looks like he's the guy. And David ain't too far behind either. B rated, I think B rated is, yeah, he's imagined that tyre wear again, and I think he's up to something here, B rated. I think it's working for him. Because Big Kev now still can't get by Tricky Tree in that fifth. I'm still confused about that Welly Bob situation. I don't know what went on there. It's a Big Kev, then we got Tricky Tree. Obviously battling away with Big Kev still. We'll go back in a minute and have a look. Dave's just there. See, I thought it was see this game, sometimes it confuses you. He's in 8th. It showed him in 14th. When it comes to the replay side of things with this game, Bonnie, you really need to sort it out, because no matter what, spectator mode, replay mode, there's always issues with it. So get your act together and sort the replay cameras out as well, because this isn't on, you know. Isn't on at all. We pay a lot of money for this game. Yeah, you put stuff into it, fair enough, but to show Welly Bob in 14th, and he was in 7th, just shows there's a problem, doesn't there? Yes. Anyway, not me running. P1 Pilgrim 8th. 9th there, Blackie. Now will Blackie get this move on to P1 Pilgrim? Dave in there. That's what Dave does, you know. He pits again. He's going 3-second penny. I'm sick of seeing that 3 second. So Blackie, I'm showing my frustrations now. It's just little things, you know, which don't need to happen. I mean, they're a massive company. Sort it out. It's not difficult. 3-second penalty. Skinny Hippie in 12th. 13th there from Vicar. And then we got Seamus in 14th. Probably done no practice, been away. So, you know, he's just still learning. So here we go. I thought this would happen. I always say the last 10 minutes of the race, watch it all unfold. So here we are. We've got Fast IGTMS. We've got David. We've got David in 3rd place. Now he got to do it nice and clean, no coming together. Race is soft, Fast IGTMS now. David's looking to the inside. Let's go out this camera to the inside. Will Rob give up a oh my god, I thought he hit it to the back of Fast IGTMS there, but again it's me thinking it, but it's not happening. And David said B Ratings coming along as well, so Fast IGTMS looking to break away, but all the while go like this. I can't see you for that the bars at the back, scaffolding bar. So here we go, Rob. Well, now when he get the move done onto Fast IGTMS, will they go 3 abreast up to the chicane into outer. Now he's looking to the outside. Will P1 Rob He does. Nice move there. Gets it done. Will David following through. Fast JMS down to second. Will David following through. On the exit this corner, maybe the sweeping right. He's looking for it. Thunderbirds are good. They surely are right now. So he's looking. Will he look to the... No. Fast JMS defending that inside line. Almost thought to come back at P1 Rob. But Fast JMS in second. Is still defending from third. By these guys fighting. B-Rate is laughing in that car. Eating his... choosing on him pads. He's thinking, you guys carry on. Because with you guys fighting... I'm in a little bit of free air. Watch me come on by. But a 4-car battle for the lead of this race will be happening in the next couple of laps. So sit tight, get your popcorn, have your cup of tea, or your bacon and egg sandwich. Up to you. Don't miss this last 8 minutes of this race because we're in for a final good treat. You know, trick or treat, smell my feet. Even though Halloween's done, just get that little bit in there. So B rated now to the rear of David there. We're going to quickly run down, come back. Trick or treat in 5th with Big Kevin 6th. Welly Bob in 7th, Blackie in 8th. Pilgrim in 9th with Pirate Jim in 10th. David 11th, Vicar in 12th. Skinny Hippie up to 13th, fighting with Vicar. MRC Seamus in 14th. Up the front we go. P1 Rob now trying to break away, which he is. B Racer looking to the inside, doesn't get that move done. David up, set it third. Bloody hell, guys, what are you doing to me? So B Racer looking to get that move done. Over on to David to close that gap up to second and first. Will he get it done? That's the thing. I don't know. Quick drink of water. Woo! So B rated. Big as fast car on track. Still, him and Trick or Treat are battling it out. So B rated will get his move done onto David. Oh, he's going to look for it to the inside, baby. He's thinking about it. No, doesn't get that move done. We've got Big Rob trying to break away, but all the while burning them tyres out. We've got 6 minutes to go. He's got the best tyres. B rated is in prime position for the win of this race. His tyre wear over the top 3. He's got more tyre wear, fresher tyres than the top 3. B rated is on for the win. Pure Rob, his tyre wear is massive, and I mean massive. Look at the front left and front right. So he's got to brake a little bit earlier, lift a little bit earlier, turn in earlier, and all the while, Mr. Gingsters there is loving it. He's waiting for this opportunity. Now, he isn't going for that move just yet. I reckon the last 4 minutes he will put his foot to the floor and thought, sod the tyre wear. I'm now coming for P1. P1 Rob, little bit of breaking away now from Fast JMS. Fast JMS, now B rated looking to the inside of David. Now this is his opportunity to go up to P3. Will he get his move done? He does indeed. He does. Very nice move there. David gave plenty of room. Trick or Treat to Big Kev. Trick or Treat putting away. Welly Bob on his own. So Trick or Treat, Big Kev. So now. Oh! Sorry about that screen. Sound like a bloody girl. Anyway, B-Way's up to second. Here we go. Fast JMS. In car with Fast JMS now. The Mustang to the board. Mustang will have that superior top end speed over the board. Oh, a little bit, minor contact there. David's on it. He's like, I want that second position back. Fast JMS. No. I'm having your third. David down to 4. People and Rob's laughing, breaking away a little bit. But Willie, he's going to have to pit again. He's going to have to pit. Did he under fuel his pit stop? Oh, Rob. B rated yet. Rob's lifting off slightly. He's saving that little bit of fuel to get to the pits. He hasn't got enough fuel to go to the end. B rated is on for his first win of the season, but never say never. Anything can happen in racing. B rated looking to the inside to take P1, round 3, league 3. Will he get this move done? He does indeed to the inside. P1 Rob down to second. He's got to pit, Rob. Such a shame. I think he's got enough for gap. I don't know, has he though? That's the thing to Trick or Treat. Yeah, P1 Rob. It's close, put it that way. So now, Fast JMS on a racing medium. Yeah. I'm just hoping this replay does it all, because I only got an hour and I've gone back quite a few times and forward. It'll be touch and go. Hey, is Rob still staying out? He got a little bit of red, I don't know. They've got 2 laps to go. This might be the penultimate lap. Be rated now, by saving that fuel. Imagine his tyres. He's had this planned out all along. He's on for the win. But anything can happen in racing, we all know that. Chickachee now broken away from Big Kev. Unfortunately, you know, it isn't Vickers evening. I mean, these two looks like they've both retired. I don't know what's happened while I've been concentrating on the front, but it's unfortunate, you know. It's unfortunate. Skinny Hippie in 12th, Dave in 11th, with Pirate Jim in 10th. Yeah, Peel and Rob's backing off now. Pilgrim in 9th, Blackie in 8th, Welly Bob in 7th. That confusion with the 14th, but I knew it wasn't right. Big Kev to 6th, Tricky Tree breaking away now in 5th, David in 4th. Peel and Rob, will he pit? Must be tyres times 5 then. Fuel must be times 3 still. He's got to back on a lot. He's gonna have no tread on that front left tyre. B rated. See, Fast IGTMS isn't letting B rated go so quickly. Be interested to know. Oh, B rated, is that a penalty? Is that a penalty? It's a penalty. He's got around about a 1.5 to 2 second lead, I would say. You lose around about a second with half a second anyway. I mean, oh, Rob. Onto the final lap now. He's just about done this, but he's got no tread on the front left tyre. So he's gonna. Oh my lord. How is he driving that car? Brilliant racing again, guys. Fair play to you all, you know, each and every one of you on this track. It's unfortunate we got Vico retired, Seamus back out, 4-second penalty. Very unfortunate indeed, but you know, good outing again, boys. Good out again. Appreciate it. You know, it's good viewing. Yeah, fantastic again. B rated. Looks like he's going to get the win of the race. Peel and Rob, will he hold on to? Oh, how is he driving that car? Look at his front left tyre. David as well. For both of the front tyres. Yeah. Oh god. Both bold like my head. Yeah. Anyway, B rated. You know, his game plan, he's worked it to a T. Just saved a lot, you know. Just managed it all. Yeah, he's still in the lead. Irrespective of that penalty. I mean, yeah. Yeah, we've got League 2, League 1, I don't know. I know Crazy Brit's doing the replays. I haven't seen Week 2, I don't know. I don't know about League 1. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. You know, it helps me. A little bit more subscribers would help. I know I'm not perfect, but I try my best, try and do what I can. But anyway, like, comment, subscribe. Infinity League, League 3, Round 3, top boys. Well done, B rated. Fantastic drive to the end. Takes the win with Fast IGTMS as well, you know. Raw run out of fuel. He loses at P3 and David goes on buying his Mustang. Will he lose more? Rob, get to that line. Tricky Tree! Oh, that was close. Big Kev to 6th. Welly Bob to 7th. Blackie come round in 8th. Welly Bob. That confusion, mate, with that 14th. I knew he wasn't in 14th. I don't know what happened there. I think it's just the replay cameras. Blackie in 10th. Pilgrim coming around in 9th. A lot of penalties this evening. Just the nature of the track, I think. Ooh, almost, mate. Pirate Jim. Try that handbrake turn.